First, the top headlines. Police arrest 2 active cadres of outfit RPF, PLA. Festival of Eid-ul-Fitr being celebrated today. Villagers to skip Eid after army trucks was ambushed in Ponch. ISRO to launch PSLV C-55 with 2 Singaporean satellites from Sriharikota. And Lucknow's Super Giants to take on Gujarat Titans. Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings in IPL cricket. Good afternoon, you're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. This is Jianthuiliu Kahmei with top stories and latest news at this hour. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. Teams of CDO Imphal East arrested 2 active members of prescribed outfit RPF PLA on Thursday midnight. They were identified as Johnson Ashim alias John, 40 years, son of late A. Ashok Singh of Kwakaithel Mayai Koibi Thiyam Lekai, Lamphel Police Station at present Mongshangai Maning Lekai of Imphal West District of Palace Compound near MFDC, and in the follow-up action. The team arrested Chingakham Ningol, Mayum Ongbi, Sunibala Devi, Elias Abe, age about 40 years, wife of Mayum Somorendra Singh of Singjamai Mayengbam Lekai in Imphal West District, from her residence in the morning of 21st April. During the verification, the arrestees enclosed that they are working under one Brigadier Chinglane Elias Tomba of RPF PLA. They are involved in extortion or collection of extortion money from the general public, government officials, contractors, etc. for raising their party funds. From the possession of the arrestees recovered and seized a 7 number of points, 38 ammunitions from accused Johnson, 1 scooter Hero Honda Pleasure with registration certificates, 2 numbers of mobile phones with SIM cards, 1 Aadhaar card, 1 wallet, 1 sling bag, and 1 helmet by observing due formalities. The arrestees along with the seized items have been handed over to Porampat Police Station. The case has been registered and they have remanded into police custody for 6 days. Now moving on, Eid-ul-Fitr is being celebrated with religious fervor and gaiety in various parts of the country today, April 22nd. The festival marks the culmination of the fasting month of Ramzan. The faithful will offer Eid prayers in Idgah and Grand Mosque. In Delhi, main Eid's congregations are being held at Jama Masjid, Fatehpuri Masjid, and Shahi Idgah. Elaborate security arrangements have been made for the occasion. In Gulf countries, it was celebrated yesterday, April 21st. Besides leaders across the world, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Draupadi Murmu, US President Joe Biden, and British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak have extended their greetings on the occasion of Eid-ul-Fitr. The world leaders extended the message of joy and compassion on the occasion. Meanwhile, residents of Sangoit village in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch district will not celebrate it on Saturday. The village was the destination of the ill-fated army truck that was ambushed on Thursday, leaving 5 soldiers dead. The vehicle was carrying fruits and other items for the iftar gathering meant to be held in Sangoit later that evening. According to locals, invitations had gone out to several people in the village of 4,000 for the 7 p.m. event, and arrangements were being taken care of the Rashtriya Rifles unit. The truck was carrying materials from the RR headquarters at Basuni in Balakote and had picked up more items en route from Bhimbar Gali area, where the RR has a significant presence owing to movement of army convoys between Poonch and Rajouri. Around 3 p.m. when the loaded vehicle crossed Tota Gali and was just 7-8 kilometers short of its destination, unidentified terrorists who had already laid an ambush attacked it from multiple sides. When army troops and villagers from nearby Bata Durian reached the spot soon after the attack, what they found were the charred bodies of the 5 soldiers, a 6th in the critical condition, and damaged fruits and edibles strewn around. Sarpanch of the Sangoit Panchayat, Muktiaz Khan, said he was among those invited for the iftar. Besides, one of the 5 Jawans who made the supreme sacrifice in the terror attack in Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, Lance Naik Kulwan Singh, met a heroic end like his father who lost his life in the Kargil conflict in 1999. He had joined the army in 2010, 11 years after his father made the supreme sacrifice in the heights of Kargil. Kulwan is survived by a 1.5-year-old daughter and a 3-month-old son, who reside at Shadik village in Moga. The Sarpanch of the village said since Kulwan was the sole breadwinner of the family, the government should come forward to extend all help to his family. More on news. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO will launch PSLV C-55 with 2 Singaporean satellites today, April 22nd at 2:19 p.m. from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. This is a dedicated commercial mission through New Space India Limited, which is the commercial arm of ISRO. The Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle will launch 741 kg Telios 2 as the primary satellite and Lumilite 4 as the co-passenger satellites that weigh 16 kilograms. They are intended to be launched into the eastward low inclination orbit. It is the 57th flight of PSLV and the 16th mission of the PSLV Core Alone variant. This is the lightest version of PSLV. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 kilometers away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibidra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang dana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan oina lawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marul kidamak contact tawbirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Kahmei amadi Sangay Pro kudong chaba si mangan bigano ngasi mag-contact tawbirau terms and conditions apply.
Touch the pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now moving on. India today recorded 12,193 fresh COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The toll has witnessed a rise of 501 cases as compared to that of Friday. On Friday, 11,692 COVID-19 infections were reported. Meanwhile, the nation reported 12,591 cases on April 20, 10,542 on April 19, 7,633 on April 18, 9,111 on April 17, 10,093 on April 16, and 10,753 on April 15. Meanwhile, in concern for the infection rises as the nation on Saturday recorded 42 deaths. Haryana on Saturday recorded 1,348 fresh coronavirus cases, over half of them from Gurugram, 598 cases, and Faridabad 159 cases, said the state's health department's bulletin. Meanwhile, Rohtak and Jind reported 89 cases each, while Hisar, Panchkula and Jaijar reported 68, 59 and 55 cases respectively, said the health bulletin. US President Joe Biden signed an executive order yesterday, April 21st, directing every single federal agency to work towards environmental justice for all and improve the lives of communities hit hardest by toxic pollution and climate change. US President said the order would deepen work to reverse years of policies. According to media reports, the order will establish a new Office of Environmental Justice within the White House to coordinate efforts across the government. It requires federal agencies to notify communities if toxic substances are released from a federal facility. Moving on to the sports news. In PL cricket, today, April 22nd, Lucknow Super Giants will take on Gujarat Titans at Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ikana Cricket Stadium in Lucknow at 3:30 p.m. In another match, Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings on Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai at 7:30 p.m. Last night, Chennai Super Kings defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets at M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Chasing 135 for victory, Chennai Super Kings overhauled the target with 7 wickets in hand and 8 balls to spare. Earlier put into bat, Sunrisers Hyderabad posted 134 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Devon Conway scored a blistering 77 off 57 and Ravindra Jadeja picked up 3 wickets by giving away just 22 runs for Chennai Super Kings. Ravindra Jadeja was adjudged player of the match. At the Archery World Cup 2023 Stage 1 in Antalya, Turkey, the Indian compound mixed team of Jyoti Surekha Venam and Ojas Praveen Dyotil dominated their way into the final last evening, April 21st. Today, the Indian team will compete for the gold medal against Chen Ye Suan and Chen Chia Lun of Chinese Taipei. In the semi-final, Jyoti Surekha Venom and Ojas Praveen Diotel defeated Malaysia's Fatin Nurfateha Matsela and Mod Juwait Mazuki 157 to 155 to go to the medal match. The Indian team defeated Sophie de Domont and Adrienne Gautier of France 159-156 in the quarterfinals. Jyoti Surekha Venom is also in the running for a medal in the women's compound individual category after making the semi-finals on Thursday. For ELITETV News channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Police arrest 2 active cadres of outfits RPF PLA. Festival of Eid ul-Fitr being celebrated today. Villagers to skip Eid after army trucks was ambushed in Poonch. ISRO to launch PSLV C-55 with 2 Singaporean satellites from Sriharikota. And Lucknow Super Giants to take on Gujarat's Titans. Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings in IPL cricket. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.